this is Raju, and today I'll be unboxing the Huawei Ascend G300. It's priced at £100 on pay-as-you-go, so it's pretty much the new kid on the bargain block. Let's unbox this and see what we have inside. Nice box, quite simplistic actually. Let's open that up. The first thing you get is the actual phone. That feels really light. I'm assuming the battery's not in there. Let's have a look at the rest of the content. So that thing comes out. Let's put that back in. So we've got headphones or hands-free kit. Looks like I believe it's a micro USB cable there. Yep, that is a micro USB cable. Here you go, you've got the battery. And that's 1500 mAh battery. That's not bad. Some sort of quick start guide and the warranty papers. And there you've got the 3-pin UK adapter. So let's put all that aside and open up the device. Well, actually, before I open it up, let's just do a little hardware tour. So on the left here, it looks like you've got the volume rocker. On the top, you've got the power button and the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right, it's pretty flush, apart from this little slot to sort of open the back cover up with. And on the back, you've got a 5-megapixel camera with a single LED flash. I believe it records video and VGA. You've got a rear microphone there and a rear speaker. Of course, you've got the Huawei logo there. You've got another microphone on the bottom, and of course the micro USB connection. And as you can see, it's pretty much got 3 capacitive buttons here: a back, home, and a menu button. No front-facing camera in the front. In terms of specifications, I believe it runs on a 1 GHz Qualcomm processor. It's got 512 MB of RAM. Let's open it up. I think you can put a micro SD card in this. How the hell do you open this? Wow. Okay. That required quite a bit of force to open up. So you can see you've got the SIM card here, or you put the SIM card in there, and it looks like you can put a micro SD card in there. I believe it will support any sort of micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes. The device is also got a built-in, I believe it's got a built-in memory of 2.5 gigabytes. Not bad. You've got all your other standard stuff you'd assume you get with a phone. It's got Wi-Fi capabilities, 8.2, sorry, 0.11 BG and N, and of course Bluetooth version 2.1. I believe it's got GPS as well. Anyway, let me chuck in the battery now and see how this performs. Hopefully it's easier putting the cover back on than taking it off. On there. Let's just turn that on. Hopefully there's some charge in the battery. There is. So anyway, while that's happening, let me just talk about how this device feels in the hand. Yeah, it feels really solid. I'm quite surprised for a phone that's £100. I've used phones that are worth 500 before, and they've felt plasticky and cheap, and this certainly feels a lot more than it really is. So that's definitely solid. Let's see if it creaks. not much creak at all. I can't hear any. I can sort of feel it flexing, but it's not making any creaking sounds. Wait, let's compare it size-wise. How does it compare to any other phone? Oh yeah, it's got a 4.inch diagonal screen, capacitive obviously. Something you wouldn't normally expect from a low-end phone, so that's a surprise. So in terms of size, you can see it's just slightly, actually it's fairly smaller than the Galaxy Nexus. It's slightly thicker though. Anyway, that's turned on, so let's have a look. Touch the Android. Skip. Next. Next, come on. So it seems like the screen isn't very responsive, but you know what, I'm not going to judge it yet. And let that load up. Not bad. Decent viewing angles. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on the actual video because of the glare. But I can tell it's got very good viewing angles. Screen looks very good. And it's fairly smooth. I'm surprised, you know, for a phone with 1 GHz processor. But then again, you know, 1 GHz processor was high end before. So, you know, this is still pretty good for a budget phone at £100. Let's go into the app drawer. Not bad. Pretty smooth. Let's open up something. Actually, let me sign into my Wi-Fi. So give me a second. So I've connected that to my wireless network. And let's just see how certain apps run. Sorry. Going to YouTube. Oh, looks like there's an update. Yep, looks like if you get this device, you're going to get an update straight away. I don't believe that's ICS, definitely not, but apparently it will be coming soon. Let's just go into a video. Let's click on anything.
What's your step? Semicolon, close parenthesis.
Not bad. Video looks pretty good as well. That's a bit odd. So it's pretty snappy for a budget phone. Quite surprised. Well, I've used the Wildfire S and I didn't like that much, but this device feels a lot better than that. Considerably less in terms of price. So let's get out of that. Anyways, as you've probably already guessed from the title of this video, we'll be giving this device away to one of you lucky folks. The competition will be only open to those in the UK, I'm afraid, so sorry about that. But if you're in the UK, you know, the details to the competition will be posted on our website pretty soon, once the review's been completed. So, you know, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and whatnot, and you know, you'll get the details once it's up. Anyways, hope you lot enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment sections below and I'll try and answer as many as I can in the review. This is Raji from imagewords.net. Take care.